Just a wrap-up of the work session and the council meeting for the City of Grand Rapids for Monday, November 26, 2018. The work session, Megan Christensen was in and did a thorough update on Visit Grand Rapids and some of the activities that are coming up here with a primary focus on the winter season. If you get out there and you look at the homepage for Visit Grand Rapids, you're going to see that it's Be Bold and Head North. That's going to be the focus for the winter. And then in the spring, they're going to be inspired by the locals. We're going to take and hopefully have a play on the up north perception that is held out there by a lot of folks that it's y'all and the North Dakota lingo and stuff. So it's an opportunity for us to pick and to make fun of ourselves. So a lot of activities coming up here, you know, around Visit Grand Rapids. So keep that in mind as you're looking at the opportunities to get out during the winter. Short council meeting this evening. In fact, we did, outside of our consent agenda and our department head report, we did not have a regular meeting. So on the consent agenda, I think the biggest thing that we wanted to talk about there is we are adding 724 coverage out at Grand Itasca Hospital and Clinic. There was a need there for the protection and the safety of employees to extend the hours that the police department was working with the hospital on that. So we were happy to do that with them, a 5-year extension for that program. And then Marcia Anderson was in and talked on the library. Marcia has headed up the library for, I guess, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever that number is, but she's done it seems like an ever-improving number of throughput from the standpoint of how many people go to the library and use the services there. They keep coming up with new programs and new initiatives that keep people coming through those doors from a standpoint of visitors and patrons, and it's no different. So one thing that was of note is Marcia last month gave her notice of retirement. She's going to be leaving in February, so as Councilmember Christie said, we wish Marcia well. She's going to stay in the area, and we hope that she can continue to use the library now as a patron versus an employee over there. So we wish her well in her retirement time. So with that, keep in mind that we are going to be meeting next Monday. We'll be meeting in December on the 1st and the 3rd Mondays of the month, and next Monday's meeting is going to have one of the primary focuses will be on truth and taxation. So I know a lot of folks in town have gotten their proposed property tax statements, and there are some changes in there. There was a shift, a fairly large shift from commercial over to the residential side on the taxes. So if you've got some questions that you want to have answered and stuff, I think that would be a great time to come in and ask those questions. Keep in mind that that's not the final one, it's a proposed one, but a lot of times that's not too far off from where the final one will be. So with that, I hope everyone has a good evening and get out there, and it's starting into the holiday time, so hopefully you have a safe and a prosperous rest of 2018 and that you have a great holiday season. Thanks and good evening.